Welcome to the Call Like I Don't See It podcast, where we talk about movies, comics, games, sports, and melatonin. I am GP.
Melatonin and vodka, boy. You better make that thing swirl, make it simmer. What's up, everybody? It's your boy AD. Back again, once again, episode 33.
Yeah,
dude. 33. Oh, folks, 33. By the way, do not try melatonin and vodka. That's a joke.
Nah.
That is a joke.
In case you don't want to be sleeping for four days and wake up, don't know where you at.
Do you take melatonin when you're sleeping?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
But you don't mix it with vodka, though, right?
Well, I don't drink, so no, I don't do that.
No. Yeah, you see, I'm on the flip side. I drink, but I don't take melatonin. So, yeah, you gotta have to make like a halfway mark. Because I'm curious as to what would happen if you do that. But
I think once we handshake, we pair up. Once we handshake, I get drunk and you get sleepy.
we exchange powers. Yeah. Our reverse fusion is messed up now.
Hey, where's the party at?
Good night.
I need my drink.
Good night. Yeah. Deep conversation about melatonin last night, but we'll talk about that later. Mm-hmm. But yeah, don't go ahead and try no melatonin and vodka.
Nah, don't do that, please.
Don't tell me say that. But anyway, back again to another week here. Call Like I Don't See It. How was your week, G?
My week was cool, man. It was pretty sweet, man. I have a problem with my neighbors, but
problem with your neighbors? What do you mean?
Yeah, they loud. They're loud.
Oh, you have a loud, obnoxious neighbors? Like,
yeah.
Like, what does he do?
I got one that argues over the phone. Basically just talks on the phone loud outside his house, outside his spot. So he argues. He just talks loud. So I heard one argument where he was saying, "You've been at the park for 8 damn hours." I said,
"Was he talking to you?" He was talking to
I was trying to figure out. No, I'm at home.
I'm watching the game. What are you talking about?
Exactly. So he had to be talking to his girl or something like that. I don't know.
Damn. Shame on him for that. Yelling at her for being at the park that long.
Yeah. What was she doing for 8 damn hours though?
So he's one of those obnoxious ones that they need to let everyone know that their voice is heard on the phone.
Right. It seems like he's what's the word for that? Where a person is so loud he wants everyone.
I'm trying to compensate for.
Right. I don't know.
He's trying to seem more important, big himself up.
Yeah.
Probably has a low self-esteem.
Probably. Yeah.
Super judgmental off of one conversation. Sorry.
Oh no. Nah. Be super judgmental because he's just loud in general. So.
Does he interrupt your shows a lot with his speech?
Sometimes, and then he be always outside. I forgot about that. He's always outside. He's never in his home.
He never has his arguments on the phone inside the apartment.
It's always outside the apartment. The doors is always open. Like, dude, are you a jungle man? You love to be outside?
He loves his arguments outside. I don't know about you, but I love having my phone arguments outside.
Exactly. Yeah. So
I am prestigious.
I got this other one, man. This other one thinks he's an R&B singer. Think he about to win a BET award.
Wow.
I like to take baths first off. Right? I like to soak my body in water and chill and meditate. And
all right,
pray.
TMI.
Yeah. I like to soak my body and let the crevices all get all up on me.
Ah, God damn it! Don't need a visual.
So, dude, I kid you not. Within this week, like this dude be. Every time I dip my big toe, I could dip my big toe in the water. And this guy just starts singing, "Angel." I say, look here, man, listen. I'm just sitting there. I can't do that. I just sit there and just be hearing him.
Hey, just take it.
Baby. I'm like, nah, man.
He's putting out an album soon.
Yeah, he probably got
the new age Genuine lives next door to you.
Exactly. He probably got a built-in studio where he just singing right by his bathtub.
Well, no, I mean, if he had a built-in studio, he'd have it soundproof at least, right? Being considerate neighbor that he is, or should be.
Obviously not.
You bastard. Nobody want to hear you singing.
Nobody want to hear you singing.
Damn, so you got a loud singer who's trying to go for a platinum R&B album, and you have a loud, obnoxious neighbor who likes to argue a lot.
Yeah. And the funny thing, I bet, like, if you ask each other, do they hear each other? They'll say no.
No, yeah, because they're too damn loud. You know, it'd be funny in a twisted way, like if you do talk to them, like, oh, I'm talking loud. I am so sorry. He's like, damn, what the hell? You are actually quiet.
Yeah.
Would you like some crumpets? Crumpets? Your ass was loud like 2 minutes ago. What the fuck?
Why are you in stealth mode right now?
And stealth mode. And then it turns out like you're the loud one. Like, oh my God, my neighbor GP is super loud.
He actually rang my doorbell so loud that I fell out of my chair.
No, damn it, I'm trying to say that you guys are loud and you're making me loud because I'm trying to take a bath with my toenails. And I'm trying to get my soak.
I'm trying to get my soak in my toenails.
Oh, man. Yeah, so yeah, sorry about that with your obnoxious neighbors. Hopefully that works out for you. Hopefully that works out for you. Yeah, well, I mean, my week was pretty okay. I have a couple of, like, I normally, you know, I do a lot of daydream thinking sometimes just to help my day go along smoother. Who doesn't?
Don't we all?
Yeah, exactly. Who doesn't? I particularly happen to daydream a lot about being Spider-Man. That's my thing. You know me and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Way back with Wave.
You know how we love Spider-Man, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, it's so bad. Like, I'll be in the middle of teaching and I'm just like, this thought will come in my head like, oh, snap. So while I'm teaching, like, I'm thinking about this whole other scenario in my head. So I'm teaching and I was just like, yo, as much as I want Spider-Man powers, right? Like, you know, I always practice the little hand thing. Like, I practice about 30 finger flips every day, like double finger flips, you know. And I was like, you know what? As much as I want to be Spider-Man, I don't think I'm in the right city to actually get this power.
Okay.
Like,
not at all.
It's, you know, like if I was still in New York, I'm like, you know, sweet, you know, I could web sling all day because everywhere has like, you know, tall projects, tall buildings, tall skyscrapers, everything. Yeah. So I have no problem web slinging. But out here in H-Town, I have a problem because everything's flat AF.
Right.
So
you'll be just like that scene on Homecoming where he's trying to go through that suburban home.
Suburban area. Yeah. And like crashing into like trees and people's backyards and whatnot. Yeah. And so I was like, even if there's crime, and I don't even know if there's much crime in downtown Houston per se, but there's only about like 10 blocks worth of skyscrapers. Right. That's like legit web slingable. Like, and that's a whole word, web slingable. Look it up. Web slingable. Right. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to be probably like I'll be like a Spider-Man with a whip. Like I have to like have a styled Spider-Man car because I can't web sling around Houston. It's too damn big and too damn vast. Like, what am I gonna do there? So it's either that or I become a jumper. Like I'm a jumper spider. You know, like I jump really far instead of web slinging. I jump. You know, I have to adapt to my situation. So that is what was playing in my mind all through Wednesday. Actually, it was just like I might have to just become a jumper. So more squats.
But I get those type of daydreams when I'm near tall buildings.
Yeah, like you know,
I like try to connect. If I could connect to this building and that building,
you start doing trajectory planning. Like, okay, my web's thing on that corner, maybe I'll end up over there. Yeah, you know, and that's why it works. You know, daydream about being Spider-Man, folks. It's pretty interesting.
It's fun.
Pretty interesting. How would you do it?
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We got some things to talk about, G.
Yeah.
What's the first thing we got to talk about?
First off is we saw the season 5 premiere of My Hero Academia.
Oh yes, we did. And I'm grateful you told me about it because I almost forgot that it was coming out this week. Yeah. What'd you think?
I think it was okay episode. It seemed like more of a filler because they was doing their drills and they was using the top 3 heroes in the school as far as being villains exercise. As a training exercise. Yeah, I think it was a cool episode. It was basically more of a filler, like to get you set up as far as the characters and their abilities.
Yeah, I kind of appreciated it because they didn't, even though it felt like it was a filler premiere, it was still high energy. Like, they came, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot all about their powers. Deku, one for all. Yes. Oh my god, I love that part though when he gets so hyped that they just like they say Blue that little part. Blue Soldier. They put that little bit of English in their writing, in their speech, like
Green
Mato. Oda floppy.
Oda electricity.
Invisibility. I'm like, damn, you sound so cool.
And I didn't do that background music. Yeah.
So yeah, it was a pretty good. I mean, because sometimes I do forget who had what powers, and it's such a huge cast. So the fact that they just did that little recap of their powers and like blended it in like a training session was great. You know, because you know what's coming up this season. Like, so they're gonna be all right.
Yeah,
they're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was dope. Next thing that we had to talk about, it wasn't intended to be in on this podcast, but I mean, shout out to MC Paper Stacks for getting us on this. So he told us about this game that was we could get the demos. I think it's coming out next week. Outriders, right?
Yes,
this is new open world, like Destiny-esque kind of situation, right?
Yeah.
RPG style looter shooter kind of game. So we downloaded it and played it last night.
Oh yeah, we killed it.
And man, I gotta tell you, I'm kind of feeling this thing.
Yeah, me too.
I'm kind of feeling this.
Oh yeah.
Like, what were you thinking while you played?
I was thinking about the fun of the comrades that was within the group. I like playing with people that crack jokes during the gaming, but also is still so focused at the same time where we just destroying everything. It's like we reviving each other. We triple teaming on huge boss battles. Yeah, all that fun within the game. So
yeah, I mean, and he flows so well with how, like, him. I mean, shout out to Derek as well. He kind of missed that session, but but the gameplay of this as well is it's similar to like Division, Destiny. What's the next one there?
Division, we don't say this Destiny. One, but
what, Anthem?
Anthem got canceled.
Oh hell no. Anthem don't count.
It don't count, but it's similar. Yeah,
but it's similar. It's all similar. But the thing is, the vibe of this seems like this is the looter shooter that's gonna get it right, right? Because when we started, first of all, the backstory seemed a lot more engaging and deeper than what Destiny had, and Division, right? And like, if you play through it, folks, if you do get the demos out right now, you kind of feel invested a little bit into the story more than how you do with these other looter shooters.
Right.
That's one aspect. The powers look like the power tree looked like intense, like extensive.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get into that. And I know we were playing it on, PS4 graphics, but whenever we do get this PS5, folks, it's gonna look pretty clean on the PS5.
Indeed.
So I off of that little demo run that we did, we beat the whole demo, but we're gonna go back and probably try different classes. I'm feeling like it's an 8.5 right now for me. I'm really enjoying it. I was really enjoying it.
Yeah, me too. 8.5 is perfect.
So stay tuned for that. We might be doing a full review once that game comes out because it's on the docket.
Oh yeah.
All right, moving on. That's all we had for the week, folks. There, keep up with that. Yeah. All right. So, I don't know if you saw, did you see this viral video with this kid dressed up as Ben 10? He had like a Ben 10 jacket, right?
Yeah, indeed, I did.
It was all the rave this week with this dude proposing in the middle of a freaking food court, and the girl turned him down, right? And everybody's and videotaping him, filming him, and all of that. And I was just like, God damn, dude! First of all, why the hell are you in the middle of a food court proposing?
Thank you. This type of stuff makes me think: is this video real or is this a joke? You know
he was legit like proposing, bro.
Who telling you? Why would you have on a Ben 10 jacket on?
And
proposing.
He's proposing in Ben 10, but I'm like, you could have at least like maybe transformed to spice it up, transform it to like Heat Blast or something in the middle of your proposal. So put on another costume. Like, if you could marry me, I'll make things hot. Heat Blast.
Smash that Omniverse thing on your wrist and change it to something else. Change everybody.
Or change the ring into a bigger size. Maybe she didn't like the size of the ring. And she walked away. But I was like, I don't know why people doing such, like, the stupidity level is high, all-time high, and this adds to the list.
Dude, I think it's the only time you should, if you dress up as Ben 10, the only time you should do a proposal, something like that, is like at the Cartoon Network con or something like that.
A Comic Con, right? He should have done it at a Comic Con. That's more appropriate, not in the middle of a food court where everybody could film you and ruin, because now he's probably depressed as hell. Nobody's thinking about this.
Right.
He's probably sitting there like because he looked crushed in the video. Like his heart was ripped out as she walked off. But shout out to the dude that picked him off the floor. The dude that picked him up, he's like, come on, bro, come on. Stay, fight another day, bro, fight another day. And then he was looking at the chick like, how could you?
Man, this dude looked like Justin Bieber trying out for Ben 10 and didn't get the part.
Yeah, and he failed. The audition was over. It was really quick, really sad. Yeah. But then for everybody else to film it, I mean, I know everybody can pull out their phone and oh my God, look at this,
also, did they look like teenagers to you?
They looked a little young.
Rather young.
They looked a little young. So probably he was like maybe 19, 20. He looked like he was 19 or 20.
He looked like 17.
Probably.
He like about to go into space, about to fight.
But maybe this young man had his life figured out, right? He knew who he wanted to be with.
He had his Ben 10 jacket. Obviously, you already do. You already know he wanted to try out different species in his DNA.
He knows. What does that tell you about a man? If
he's like, look, I'm about to go fight for the world, okay?
And I'm gonna fight for you at the same time on my side.
Exactly.
We're trying to give you points here, bro, because that Ben 10 stupid outfit is dumb as fuck. Yeah. You stoufed for that one. I'm bringing the word back. You stoufed.
Oh, you bring it back? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I had to. That's a stoufing little situation.
That makes sense, yeah.
All right, yeah. So good luck to you, man. I hope you bounce back and get hopefully you do get the one that you want.
Yeah, either you get your girl or you get 10 more aliens you can change into.
Exactly. Maybe you should go after aliens, not her.
Yeah.
Think about that. Think about that, Mr. Ben 10. All right, moving on. We got quick bits. Whoa! Think about real news real fast. Watch out. Boom. Oh, dodge it. Jump, baby. Jump. All right, first quick hit. Who we got, GP?
All right, Sony and PlayStation Productions are developing Ghost of Tsushima movie with John Wick's director, Chad. I'm going to mess up his name, but...
Just do it.
Stasinski?
Great.
Disclaimer. Good. Sorry.
No problem. Yes. Can't wait for this. Can't wait. I'm actually hyped. I didn't know, like, did you feel like Ghost of Tsushima needed a movie?
No, but I'll see it. I hope it's good.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna see it. And for the fact that it's the John Wick John Wick director or producer?
John Wick, I think director.
Director of it? Good. I mean, you can't go wrong. That's all you really need. Slice them up.
But you know how they do it. You know how the favorite game that you love, and you know how the movie come out. So I hope they do it well.
Hopefully. Yeah, next quick bit. Let's move on to the next one.
I'm sorry. Keanu Reeves is
trying to take my quick bit, boy.
My bad. Keanu Reeves is set to star in BRZRKR movie, the comic book that he developed and created. He's on starring in a movie from Netflix and also an anime series based on the character.
And anime series. Yeah. And this comic book just came out. Like, damn, bro, he is ambitious AF.
Right? Yeah. Speaking of which, those two of the issues of the first issue of BRZRKR is still
up for grabs.
Still
waiting to be collected.
You should answer that question, because this is going to be pretty big down the line. So yeah. Maybe we should change the question, because I don't think like anybody wants to go back and see what was your failed experiment. Even though it's easy as hell if you just look at the damn notes, look at the description, look at the show notes.
So once again, folks, if you want these BRZRKR comics that GP has lined up, you're gonna get both of them. Top of the class, right? All you have to do is figure out what was GP's failed experiment that he did not do. That's it. He said he was gonna do something. He didn't do it. I didn't do it. What was it?
It was an experiment. But what's the name?
Look at the details. That's all it is. All right. That's it. We'll bring it back again. Don't worry. We'll bring it back again.
Yep.
Next Ooh, synchronized woos. I like it. Black Widow is finally going to be coming out. Finally. After maybe over a year of being pushed back, she's due to come out at July 9th on Disney Plus and theaters at the same time. You see, I'm happy that she's finally coming out, but I'm like, this is why she shouldn't have gone for the Soul Stone, because that whole thing, that whole effect messed up her release. Yeah. Like, everybody else, nobody else didn't touch the Soul Stone and got their series pushed back. You're the only one. I mean, your movie. It's kind of funny, like it crossed over to real life. Yeah. Those who take the Soul Stone will have their movies delayed. Thank you, Redface.
Redface.
I will sacrifice my movie. Oh no, Black Widow, we wanted to see your movie.
My question is, do you want to see it in theaters, or are you gonna pay more on Disney Plus?
I might go see it in the theaters. Yeah, I might see it in theaters just for the hell of it.
If you are, I'm down.
No problem. We'll book it.
Cool.
All right. Next quick bit.
Woo!
Moving on. We got Pierce Brosnan, or is it Brosnan? I keep always mixing up this guy's name. Brosnan, right? He's joining Black Adam. Wait, you actually had me saying DC news here. What the hell is going on?
Yes, I do.
You tricked me, you bastard. You tricked me. You bastard. There's Brosnan. All right. And evil laugh, please. Before I bring your neighbor in here.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Angel! Pierce Brosnan joins Black Adam. He's joining as Dr. Fate. Now, I had to ask you this before we recorded because I have no idea who Dr. Fate is. And you told me he's like the Doctor Strange of the DC universe.
Basically, but it's the helmet that controls the body of a person. If you put it on, you're stuck there for many and many years, and you're trapped once you put it on.
Okay, all right, cool. So yeah, look out for that because I think The Rock is actually pretty much hyped about his movie coming out. So here's Brosnan gonna be there. All right, next quick bit.
Whoa! Tokyo Ghost is being adapted for a movie at Legendary Studios.
Sweet.
If you don't know what Tokyo Ghost is, it's a comic book based on picture a world where humanity is jacked into the system. They're addicted to the internet. They're addicted to technology, and two peacekeepers are set a task to go and go to the one place of the world where there's no technology. And yeah, that's
pretty much what it's gonna be. Was it pretty successful like before this?
The comic book was
pretty good.
Yeah,
all right, sweet. Good. So look out for that.
Look out for Tokyo Ghost.
Moving on. Next quick bit. Woo! Suicide Squad just dropped their new red band trailer the other day. What did you think about that, JP?
Oh man, it looks cool. It looks good. I'll watch anything James Gunn will make. You know, his film's always going to be pretty weird and enjoyable. So,
right,
I'll check it out.
I still have no idea what's going on with this Suicide Squad movie. Like, I'm watching it.
Think of it as just don't think about the first one. Just think of this one as just a starting point for the Suicide Squad.
Okay, so is it a reboot then, or is it like a live?
It's like soft reboot because some folks from the first one is playing the same character. So,
but without Will Smith.
Right.
That's what I'm getting at. All right, sweet, cool. Last quick bit before we move on. Woo! LaMarcus Aldridge is now officially on the Nets. As if the Brooklyn Nets needed any more firepower. This is like monster news coming out of the NBA right now because everybody's like, yo, dude, how many people the Nets need?
Exactly.
They got KD, they got Harden, they got Kyrie, they got Blake Griffin, now they got LaMarcus Aldridge, dogs.
They have too many talented players to not win this championship. They gotta gel together. So
yeah, it seems like it's a lock to deal at this point, but we shall see. We shall find out.
We shall see.
Yeah. All right, sweet. Is that it for quick bits?
Quick bit.
All right, moving on. Quick bits, keep it moving. All right, so this popped up the other day, and I was like, you know what? Let's just talk about it here today on the podcast. Just so my kids know, like my students, they know, like I'm into anime. You know, we talk. It's probably one of the first things I talk to them about once we meet in the first day of school, within the first week, and they love it. They like, oh, Mr. Charles, we watch this, we watch that. We're like, all right, sweet. So the other day, this kid was asking me, oh, Mr. Charles, what anime are you watching right now? And I was like, oh, Jujutsu Kaisen, but that ain't for you. Yeah. And then this kid hits me with oh no, it's okay. I watch Demon Slayer, right? He tells me Demon Slayer at first.
Wait, I was like, the way he said it's okay.
Yeah, he said it's okay. Like it was all gravy, you know? So he tells me he's watching Demon Slayer, and I'm like, I don't think you should be watching Demon Slayer. Like, I told you Jujutsu Kaisen, but I even said this is not for you. And he's like, it's all right. I watched Demon Slayer, and I've seen Devilman Crybaby, and I was like, what?
Oh my God.
The F? Wow. I paused it right. I didn't say that to him. In my head, I was like screaming in the man. Oh, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you watching it?
Yeah.
But I was just like, dude, where are your parents? You're not supposed to be watching these kind of anime.
Right.
You know? So then it got me to thinking, I was just like, what? I hope parents aren't just like saying, okay, they're watching their little cartoons or whatever, so it's fine. No. Stop it right there, folks.
Right.
Not all anime is for a 8 or 9-year-old.
Almost all anime is not for almost all.
There are some, and this is what's leading into this discussion right now. There are some animes that, it's safe. It's a safe bet if you throw it on and they can watch it. Like Naruto. Naruto's a safe bet. They can watch that. Digimon, that's a safe. Pokemon, of course, we know all that with that.
Ponyo.
Even Food Wars. They can watch Food Wars, right?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing bad at Food Wars.
Right.
But this is just like, parents, you have to be careful with how you're, channeling what your children are watching in terms of the cartoons. Because anime, and some people just be like, oh, you watch cartoons? It's not cartoons, folks. Some anime does have really adult themes and adult graphic things happen in these anime, right? I looked at the list and I was just like, look, would you let your kid watch High School DxD?
Oh.
Would you?
No.
There's some scampy ass dresses I'd be wearing.
Would you let your child watch 7 Deadly Sins, where Meliodas is groping on forget her name. Dude,
that was my next thing to
this dude be just he be doing some off the wall stuff.
Yeah, he's a little perv. He's a little perv. Yeah. And I'm like, you shouldn't be watching 7 Deadly. I think one of the little kids did tell me they were watching that too. And I'm like, nah, come on. Nah. So parents, we're trying to tell you, just look out for what they're watching. Right. All right. Safe bets. And I'm going to put a list together here of some safe bets. Naruto, like we said, you can watch Naruto. They can watch Naruto. And we're talking about from 8, 9-year-olds to 12. Yeah. Cause maybe 12. After that, some things do open up. PG-13, you could start watching little things a little more extreme. Yeah. But Hunter x Hunter, they could watch that. That was cool.
Hunter x Hunter. Wait, hold on.
Wait, what?
See. Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter, they could watch that.
I say.
You say hold off on that?
I say the first half of Hunter x Hunter.
Before they
get into the
ants.
The ants.
Yeah.
I think, this should.
Oh, yeah, because that dude got decapitated. Yeah. So maybe you shouldn't go Hunter x Hunter on that one just yet. Yeah. Bleach. What about Bleach?
Bleach.
They could watch Bleach. A 9-year-old could watch Bleach.
9-year-old. Maybe.
Yeah. But monitor it. Monitor if you're watching Bleach.
That's another thing. I think Crunchyroll and Funimation should have these parental controls where you could control what your kid could watch.
Right, just load it up and lock it in so that they don't watch, these particular kinds. When I think another one was telling me about Fire Force. I'm like, look, you can't be watching Fire Force.
Oh no,
you can't be watching Fire Force because Fire Force, that chick alone, what's it, Tamaki? Right? Yeah. She's always losing her clothes.
She's so clumsy. Her clothes just fall
always
off.
Popping off. And it's popping off or her crotch always ends up in
somebody's face. Yeah.
Just what is this? No, don't do that. No, don't do that. The absolute I'll keep away Berserk, keep away Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh my god.
Death Note. Witchblade. Don't watch. No, not for them. Not yet. Even Attack on Titan. Don't. No, man. Not yet. Too graphic. Yeah, too adult for them now. Yeah. And then it's some of not just the gore. Some of them have that, the overly sexualized components. I'm gonna say this as nice as possible. Big boobs, folks. Big boobs just be popping out.
Big bonkers.
Just you don't need them to be looking at, I want to dress like that for when it's Halloween. No, you do not. Right? You are too young to be thinking that way. Yeah. Okay, so just keep them away from that. DBZ Super, yes, they could watch that. I was thinking about One Punch Man. What do you think, One Punch Man? Where does that lie? Watch or wait?
You go watch One Punch Man.
Okay, I think you can get away with One Punch Man. One Piece, last one.
One Piece, nah. You got Nami, you got no.
Damn, so not One Piece.
Nah, not One Piece. Beginning of One Piece. Few seasons.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 seasons.
But yeah, moral of the story: just look out for what your children are watching. I mean, on top of what they watch on just the internet, period. Mm-hmm. But anime is one of those things you have to kind of like weave in there and do some monitoring, because it's very influential, and some of the dark themes that do come up, it's like, bro, they some of those characters especially when they go crazy, like and they put their face like that the fish lens with the eyes to the side. Some of these kids may actually be like, oh, that's how I look when I'm super angry, and they start doing that. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you, kid?
every time I see boobs, I gotta get a nosebleed.
Yeah, for real. Like, no, you don't. Every time you see the sun glistening off of one of the cheeks, be like, God, hey, what the hell's going on here?
What did you ever thought about what's the first anime would you let Gus see?
Dragon Ball Z. I'll let him watch Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, that's a safe bet. The clean cut version of Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
Because you're not seeing people getting their heads cut off or anything. It's just it's cool. Maybe I'll have to talk to them about the anger issues that they have in that show. Mm-hmm. Just like, look, I don't want you to be screaming every time you get angry. I'll be like, dude, because on one end I'll be like, stop it. But the next time I'll be like, are you gonna transcend? Yeah. Let me see.
Wait, are you?
Oh, your hair's changing colors. My son's a Super Saiyan. And I will post the crap out of that on social media. Yeah. He did it. But then somebody pulls up, but you said they weren't supposed to allow to watch these kind of animes. I'm like, oh, wait, no, wait, buddy. All right, I get it.
Where's my dinosaurs? Where's my dinosaurs?
So maybe, like I said, I would watch it with him and explain, guide him along. Like, you don't have to be screaming like that when you get angry. This is just a show. Okay, they just need to get more powerful. But in real life, you talk it over.
So what age is good for him?
What age? It depends. Like Pokemon, come on, bro. Like he could chuck on Pokemon at like 7 or 8, 6 even.
Right.
Pokemon ain't nothing wrong with Pokemon.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z? Okay, I'll push that to like 12, 13.
12, 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to make it so he understand things better. Especially once he meets Vegeta and stuff. Like, God dang, no. Yeah. Hey, Daddy, why is he your favorite character? I'll explain later.
Don't worry.
You don't need to know. You don't need to know. You don't need to know. So yeah, just look out for that. Look out for that, people. Parents. Yeah. That's our anime parental advisory for you guys.
Yes.
Okay? Watch it, monitor it. It's not for the kids. Not all of it. But we're gonna call on this one, so we can
call it right then and there.
Calling it right there. Things that are for kids, though. We're coming up to this. We're doing our top 5 cereals.
Yeah.
Right? Yummy. And we just randomly talking about this the other day. It's just like, oh man, we should hear from the people. What are y'all's top 5 cereals? The people. What are theirs? So we had some really a lot of good feedback on this. And so let's chuck it up here on the podcast, folks. G, who we got first chiming in with the top 5?
We're going first with Cheeky Chai from Twitter, and she said, I'm gonna start off from the bottom to the top. Okay. She said number 5 is Life. Number 4 is Rice Chex.
Rice Chex?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never heard about that one.
Number 3 is Grape Nuts. Number 2 is Reese's Puffs. And number 1 is Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, nice. Good list there. Thanks for chiming in there.
That's a good list. Yeah.
All right. My first one here I got from Acoustics. He only had 4 on his list. On the bottom of his 4, he's got Cheerios. Number 3, he's got Fruit Loops. Yum. Number 2, Frosted Flakes. And his number 1, and I've seen this, this guy's has serious addiction to honeycomb. Okay? Honeycomb. Ooh, nice. Call back there. You're gonna do it. All right. Next, who we got?
Thirsty Nerds Podcast. We got King. He said Trix.
Trix at number what?
Trix number 5.
He likes Trix?
Yeah, he likes Trix. Yeah.
Who okay.
Number 4 going with Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles, okay.
Yeah. Number 3 is Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
Number 2,
Delicious.
Captain Crunch. And number 1 is Apple Jacks, baby. That's what he said.
Apple Jacks. Nice.
Shout out to King from Thirsty Nerds Podcast.
Yes, I think we could try to get them on here soon. That'd be great.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going next one here on my list. My wife, she chimed in here. Number 5 on her lips, number 5 on her list, Honey Bunches of Oats at number 5. Number 4, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, yummy. Number 3, Lucky Charms. I love the Lucky Charms love, and I'll explain later. Number 2, Cookie Crisp, and number 1, Just Right. And she wasn't sure if this cereal is made anymore. Have you ever had Just Right cereal?
I have not.
Okay, yeah. We found out last night, like, okay, we have it at that, so I think it was like probably something on the East Coast, maybe, if that's the case. But it's not continued anymore, apparently.
Yeah.
All right, next one on our list. Keep it going.
All right, going with my wife.
Oh, okay.
She going with number 5, Raisin Bran. Number 4.
What?
She put smiley faces with Raisin Bran. So, number 4, Lucky Charms. Number 3, Honey Nut Cheerios.
Okay.
Number 2, Apple Jacks. And number 1 is Honey Bunches of Oats.
Okay, not bad there on the list. Raisin Bran, though, like, I could never get with Raisin Bran, bro.
Yeah.
You? Did you like Raisin Bran?
No, I don't do Raisin Bran, bro.
I think she put that on as a joke.
Nah,
Raisin Bran, bro.
She like Raisin Bran. Yeah.
Wow. Anytime like I came across Raisin Bran, if I tried it, I instantly felt like I was 45. I was just like, God, I can't eat it. I just can't eat it. And I'll probably like in my teens or something, like, this cereal tastes old. This is what old tastes like. But I mean, if you have the taste for it, that's, good to you there. I just could not get with Raisin Bran, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, going next on my list here, I'm going to holler out to my bro here, Chris, all the way in Trinidad. Buddy, what's going on? Number 5, cornflakes. Cornflakes on this list. Oh, God, man.
Like, look at, man, that's all you got? You got to get
that's all you got. You better eat that cornflakes, boy. Put some sugar in that cereal, make it taste good. Pops, Pops at number 4. That was a good mention there. Number 3, Lucky Charms for him as well. Number 2, Honey Nut Cheerios. And his top 1 is Frosted Flakes. Good job.
That was good.
Nice.
That's good.
Once again, the Lucky Charms love. Loving it. All right. Loving it. All right, next
we're going with Ari. Shout out to Ari.
Ariel.
What
up, Ari? Just saw her last night. What's up?
All right, we're going with she going with number 5 is Frosted Flakes. Number 4 is Honey Nut Cheerios. Number 3 is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Number 2 is Special K, Vanilla and Almond.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, fancy
flakes.
Number 1 is French Toast Crunch.
Hey, super fancy.
Yeah.
She has a particular taste there in her cereals.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you for chiming in, all right? All right, moving on. Next here, I got my sister-in-law, Wallow. What's up? What's going on? Number 5 for her, Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crisp.
Number 4, Lucky Charms. Yes. Number 3, Fruity Pebbles with marshmallows. And then number 2, she has Fruity Pebbles, I guess, without the marshmallows. So she likes them both ways. And number 1, Honey Bunches of Oats. Another good heavy hitter here on these lists so far.
Okay.
Excellent. Who we got next?
All right, we got MC Paper Stacks.
What up?
From Player 2 is into the podcast. Shout out.
What up?
He going with Cinnamon Toast Crunch without the shrimp tails, please. For number 5. Number 4, he's going with Golden Grams. Forgot about
Golden Grams.
I forgot about Golden Grams, man. Yeah.
Oh, that's a trigger.
Number 3, he going with Waffle Crisp.
Waffle Crisp.
Yeah.
Man. I forgot about some of these cereals, dude.
Number 2 is Lucky Charms.
Once again on the Lucky Charms.
And number 1, he has Reese's Puffs.
I almost put Reese's Puff on my list, but I don't know. The other one bumped it off. But yeah, Reese's Puff, seriously delicious.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta go get me some Golden Grams right now, bro. That one tasted pretty damn good. I might have to rearrange my list. I might have to rearrange my list. Might need an adjustment right now.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right. My turn here. I got my last one.
Yep.
I'm in. All right, Jazzy Frazzy, ex-coworker of mine / sister from another mother. Number 5 for her, Apple Jacks. Number 4, Frosted Flakes. Number 3, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, getting more love. Number 2, Honey Bunches of Oats, getting more love. And number 1, thanks for throwing this on the list, Jazzy. Number 1, Lucky Charms for her.
Lucky Charms. Okay.
You could probably already guess what my number 1 cereal is by now. Yeah. All righty. Did you have anyone else, or was that it?
That was it for me.
That was it for me as well. Thanks for guys there for chiming in on the cereal talk. Yummy.
We
should have provided some milk with this episode.
True. We should have been eating some cereal right now.
Right, you should just be hearing that crunch.
Yeah. Hot top 3. Going with
You know what would have been funny if we took everyone's cereal and just tried it all like a taste line right now.
Yeah.
when we get bigger, that's what that we'll do.
Yeah.
All right, so what's your top 5 cereals, G?
All right,
let the folks know.
GP's top 5 cereals. Okay. Number 5 is honeycombs.
Okay.
Number 4 is Pops.
You got honeycombs at number 5. All right, cool.
Yeah. Number 4 is Pops. Number 3 is Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
Number 2 is Honey Nut Cheerios. They say it's good for your heart. And number 1,
and that's why you have a good heart.
Thank you. And number 1 is Frosted Flakes.
Wow, Frosted Flakes. Number 1.
Frosted Flakes. I can eat a cold batch of Frosted Flakes at 3 o'clock in the morning.
You say cold batch, like you heat up your Frosted Flakes at
Well, you know, like the milk is cold. You know what I'm saying?
A nice, refreshing,
like a super cold bowl of cereal is good.
Nice. Frosted Flakes. Yeah, Frosted Flakes got a lot of love on this one too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Frosted Flakes.
They're great.
They're great. All right, my they're great. Number 5 on my list, I got Cocoa Puffs. Yummy.
Okay.
Number 4, Cocoa Rice Krispies, not the regular Rice Krispies.
Cocoa.
Yeah, Cocoa Rice Krispies. You never had Cocoa Rice Krispies?
I had it once before. I was like, it felt weird. It felt weird tasting cocoa in Rice Krispies because it was straight regular Rice Krispies, and I tried cocoa. I was like, I feel weird. So,
but it's kind of like just like Cocoa Puffs, but really tiny pieces of Cocoa Puffs.
Exactly. So it's the tiny pieces with the taste is weird to me.
Yeah, I just had the little chocolate addiction there for that one. Number 3, Honey Bunches of Oats, but it has to have the strawberry ones. I love the strawberry Honey Bunches of Oats.
Okay.
Yeah, needs to have that. I like the little fruit addition to my cereal.
Right.
Number 2, Honeycomb all the way.
Honeycomb.
Yes. And number 1, that's me Lucky Charms. And magically delicious.
Chocolate and rainbows, villas and blue.
That's me Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious. Yo, listen up. I got some heat though, because some people last night, I'm not going to say any names, talking about Lucky Charms, ew. I'm like, why you don't like Lucky Charms? Oh, because that's for kids. I was like, what the F?
Well, yeah.
Like,
who said it?
I said I'm not gonna put them on blast, bro. I'm not gonna put them on blast.
No. Put them on blast.
Nah. It's alright. Ariel, I'm looking at you, goddammit. But how do you not like Lucky Charms, dude? And then the complaint was that Lucky Charms didn't have enough marshmallows. But I'm like, that was the old 1998 Lucky Charms. If you order it right now,
they upgraded.
Dude, I have Lucky Charms like every week in my pantry, dude. And the amount of marshmallows is phenomenal. It's great.
So it's the same amount as the regular cereal.
In the box,
as far as the marshmallows, yeah.
No. There's more marshmallows now.
Oh no, I'm saying it's half and half. It's the correct amount of both. Is that what you're saying?
No, I think there's more marshmallows than the actual other part of the cereal.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a ton more marshmallows if that's what you're into, because that's why I love them. And I think that's why a lot of people have them on their list, Ari, because it is delicious and they give you enough marshmallows. So, yeah, that's it. Sorry, I just had to throw that in there. I have to, defend my case.
Yeah, I see. She's
going to come back as a guest next week.
Oh, yeah.
Rock your Lucky Charms.
I heard you say what you said.
But shout out to everyone. Thank you for chiming in there on the cereals conversation.
Yeah.
Very delicious. I'm actually craving some right now.
I know.
I gotta get back on this waffle crisp.
Yeah.
No, not waffle crisp. Golden Grams.
Golden Grams. Yeah, Golden Grams.
Yeah, the Golden Grams.
Yeah, Golden Grams.
Damn. That was good. All right, here. Moving on. Go call it on that one.
Call it.
Well, call it then.
Okay. Take it away next, GP.
All right. We seen The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Episode 2, The Star Spangled Man. And AD, I just want to get your thoughts on this episode because this was a very racially strong episode.
It definitely was.
For the MCU.
It definitely was. I'm glad I'll talk about that point soon enough. I just firstly wanted to say, screw you, John Walker. I just want to just yell, who do you think you are, bro? Who do you think you are?
Dude, it's man, like when
you weren't in the gym? You weren't there back at... Yo, what you talking about? Oh, I've been a two-time or whatever Medal of Honor. I'm like, man, Forrest Gump done did that crap in Forrest Gump. You come talk about...
First off, spoilers. Before we go on.
Man, screw that. Look, screw you, John Walker. Spoilers. He's lame, dog. He's freaking lame.
This dude say he wanted to be the best Captain America. This dude
ain't even got no serum. He don't even have serum.
You know what about that? I think he do. I think he is a super.
You think he does?
Yeah.
You think he's a super soldier?
You saw how he was throwing the shield around? Come on.
I mean, but anybody can throw a shield, right?
Dude. Oh, if a super soldier kick you off an 18-wheeler and you land on a vehicle, you not hurt?
Right. So he probably is a super soldier. That's a good point. But still, I don't care if he is or is not. Screw him. Screw John Walker.
Right. Yeah.
Talk about you guys stay out of our way. Who you think you're talking to?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I got so heated, bro.
That the hate points wouldn't vary up on this episode.
Oh yeah, man! Everybody hated this dude after this episode. Bro. Like that's my one thing I'm gonna take away on that. But the other part that you mentioned, the racial tension and things in the community, that was a great touching point there from Marvel. I was not expecting that coming into this show.
Yeah.
It's great that they connected it to the real world in that aspect. Like when the cops pulled up on Falcon, right, and with the soldier arguing, supposedly arguing, and they immediately went after Black Falcon. Like, why did you not look at things like, sir, is this man bothering you? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, word.
and then I would laugh when we said with the kid. He said, "So, Black Falcon." So what people call you? Black kid?
Yeah.
It's just Falcon.
Yeah. It was a good point that he brought up, because this is a lot of things that go on in society nowadays, right. Especially with the police brutality part of it. And the fact, like, look, dude, his own partner had to come up and say, "Hey, man, that's
yeah, do you know who
that's Falcon, bro?" Oh, I'm so sorry. That's you without the costume. And it's like, how many times have you heard that? Like, oh,
dude,
man,
they wasn't even doing that. This is an annoying thing. They were walking in the middle of the street, crossing the street.
Yeah, but that's how it happens, dude. That's how it happens. That's how I'm glad they actually pointed that out and brought it in. You know, and then the next thing I liked too. The next thing I liked was the fact that I didn't like it, but I liked it. The fact that they kept this next super soldier who was black,
Isaiah Bradley,
as a secret. I'm like, so wait, Captain America wasn't the first one?
Well,
wow,
Captain America was the first one, but they had more in between.
But they didn't mention anything about this guy.
Yeah, they didn't tell. No, they didn't tell Steve and nobody like that.
Like when he threw that little, what was it, a little can or something?
Yeah.
I don't know what he threw there, but and it smashed into the wall. I was like, God dang, he still got his powers.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah. But it was a really good, well done episode, bro. Like all those points that we mentioned, and then like I said, the action will be there. Like the truck fighting scene, that was super dope.
Right.
And that chick, she come out of nowhere, looking all like polite and whatnot, and then boom, freaking, I am a super soldier too.
Yeah, freckles
so
coming out there with
that little girl, kick your ass.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was dope. I did like the comedy, the chemistry between these two is really awesome.
Yeah, I dig their bickering.
Yeah, the bickering is nice, and as soon as they got reunited, it was like the same, like the next day. Like nothing has been missed since, like, I think it was the last time we saw them together was Civil War talking each other. Yeah. So it's really good seeing them bickering again, like, and they have to do that therapy session. Oh my god.
Right.
That thing had me cracking up. She's like, "What you guys really doing a staring competition right now? Would you cut it out?" Yeah. Yeah. Anything else you like that stood out for you in this episode?
You said the 18-wheeler fight scene. I dig that, and I dig Isaiah Bradley in the MCU. That was a cool moment. But his character is his own issue. He had his own issue. But he's not old, but it's slightly different, but it's the same sort of take on the character.
From you mean from the comics, from how they did it in the comics. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
But everything was other than that. What's this dude name? What's the guy name? Yeah, that's what I'm ready to see. I want to see that. Yeah,
I love their intro. I love their intro to him with the I'm like, oh, they're gonna bring him in. Yeah. They're gonna show him. Oh man, it looks like his fury is still there from Civil War. Like he's still itching to get back at these dudes.
I wonder, did he get blipped?
Did he get blipped? Yeah, we'll find out. That's gonna be interesting to see what happened in that time span. But yeah, definitely they hit on this a lot, and I think last week we gave it like an 8 or something to start off with. This was a 9, solid 9 episode here.
I give this one an 8. I give this one. Well, I gave last episode a 7. I give this one an 8.
Okay, so still going up in your books. Yeah, it's still moving up. Yeah, and I'm kind of disappointed it's only be 6 episodes, but I mean, hopefully.
Well, at least we get something else. We gonna get something else right after that. We got Loki coming up, so it's cool.
But still, we know we're in good hands with Marvel and how they're doing things. So shout out to Marvel again for touching on those racial issues. That was great. Right. Keeping the story and the character development super crisp and moving along so well. So thank you there, Marvel. All right, so look out for that. Captain Falcon and Winter Soldier. Yep. Keep it going.
So we calling it in there?
I guess we should call it there. Call it on there.
All right, call it on.
Call it. GG, you can bring this one in, bro. This is you.
First off, I love this series. I've been reading it from beginning to end. And it's Invincible from Image Comics, and Amazon Prime had developed a TV show. And it had been written by Robert Kirkman, same writer who wrote The Walking Dead. And you know what? I'm gonna let you go first, AD, because I want to hear your thoughts. Because maybe
because you've read the comics.
Maybe you have some questions on it.
Okay, well, my thoughts on this damn show was freaking, because I didn't know about this at all. I actually made a mistake. I think it was DC, and then you told me
I was like, what?
It's Image Comics, and I was like, oh, okay, so I'll watch it then, because if it was DC, I'm not really checking it out. But
so dude. Never mind, go ahead.
But the first episode, I'm gonna just stick on that for now.
Okay.
The flow of everything, I was like, sweet, all right, things seem a little bit straightforward, a little calm and peaceful. I love the father bond with the son and developing his powers. I was like, yay. And then all hell breaks loose at the end of the last 5 minutes of the episode. I said, holy crap, what am I watching? I was like, what is this? The dude bashes his head and like squeezes it and then freaking slams it to the next chick and her freaking head gets ripped off. I was like, what the frick? Her head turns around, she's throwing up blood. I was like, what the frick's going on? Gore, blood splattering everywhere. I was like, dude, this episode alone made The Boys look like it was like elementary. I was like, what the hell is this? But I think they could get away with it because it's mostly animated, like they can do more of this gory stuff. But god dang, I was impressed.
Actually, they're about the same as far as, well, kind of the same as far as the gore. It's just live action. It's just live action. If The Boys was an animated series, it'll be
more gory?
Yeah, I think it'd be more gory.
I just that one scene though. I think that for me, I think it trumps the most gory things I've seen in The Boys.
Yeah,
like nobody, and not just that, the impact, like how it just happened out of nowhere, right? Where this dude Omni just freaking goes off and kills everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm loving the flow of the series. At first, I was a little questionable on the animation style, and I was like, man, this looks kind of lame with how they're drawing it, but it kind of started to flow and work out better for me eventually as the episodes went on. I warmed up to it, so that was my only thing. And the next last point I did not know, just how many stars they had in this cast.
Oh yeah.
Every couple of seconds I kept pausing different scenes, looking down the bottom to see who's who. And it's funny that the guy who was playing who's the dude from Walking Dead?
Glenn.
Glenn. Yeah, the dude who's playing Glenn
Steven,
he's the main character. And good old
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons is I said J.J. is his father, and there's a lot of other people that was in this cast that's just making it so crisp, so nice, so beautifully crafted. The gore though, I gotta admit, I'm loving the gore, because you haven't seen superheroes doing it like that. Like outside of The Boys, like this is some crazy stuff going on right here, man. This is super. But what were your thoughts on it? I want to hear you. I don't know why you went me.
Man, I love the series, man. I love that how so close to the chest the source material is to the comic, but like everything you see so far is exactly what's in the comic book.
Oh yeah,
slight changes, but not dealing with the story, but just the characters. But it's a good move to go that route because like people like you who haven't read the comic can get it and experience it just how it is, just exactly how it is. So
right, fresh, because we're coming at it from different lenses here.
Right.
Because I am super like blown away. I cannot wait for the next episode. Bro.
I was actually not expecting the Guardians to be destroyed like that on the first episode. Maybe like the second and third, but not the first.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. That's the gripper that everybody's like, wait a minute.
I thought they was
Holy crap.
I thought like the first episode was gonna be basically like it was basically like showing you all the characters in the world. But like they gave you that last, like you said, that last 5-10 minutes of pure destruction of the Guardians.
And you were telling me about, this comic is gory. So when I was watching episode 1, and for the most of it, I'm like, I ain't seeing anything gory. What is he talking about? Am I watching the right thing? As soon as
they hit you with it. You were like, you know what? You thought you was done, huh? But nope. Boom.
Yep. You watching the right thing? You watching the right show? This is it. This is what he was talking about.
So it's the reason I love this comic because it's like just like The Boys, real world superhero problems and issues that a human can experience and understand.
Like
and gore.
Like the dude, what was it, the red guy, the red character, when he got caught, spoiler alert once again.
Rexplode, yeah.
When he got caught with the duplicate chick.
Yeah, duplicate Kate, yeah.
I said, you know what, bro? That's messed up, but hey, if I had a member of the team, she looked kind of cute, she can multiply. Let's make it happen.
That's funny though. It's funny.
Let's make it happen. Oh man, he's a jerk, dude. I like when he got his ass kicked too.
It's like I want to tell you, I want to tell you so much about these characters and what happened to them, but
you're gonna have to hold back. Yeah. As it comes, we'll get to it eventually. But I love when he got his ass kicked by that little chick who turned out to be like this. Like I like her kind of vulnerability with her powers there.
She used it too much, she get young.
Use it too much, you get too young. And I was like, damn, you gotta be careful. Turn into a little toddler in 2 seconds. But yeah, his ass beating was super well deserved.
That dude used his teeth. He used his teeth and try to explode and throw it at him.
Oh my god, that was too funny, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm loving the direction of it so far. I'm actually connecting well with the main character. And now I can't stand seeing his dad. I'm like, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
One of my favorite characters so far is the demon guy who pops up every couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Doing his little investigation.
Yeah.
And it gets all cold and he's like,
demon detective.
Sorry, me not know what human conversation is supposed to be like.
Yeah.
Did not mean to disturb you. Looking for answers. Like, damn, boy, you creepy as shit. You just pop up whatever you want. Oh man. But yes, I give this a solid 9.5 for me so far. Just that the first 3 episodes I've watched it. I've probably watched the second one twice already. Yeah, give it a 9.5 right now. Did I say 9 or 9.5?
You said 9.
All right, I'm gonna go 9.5 right now. 9.5. Yeah.
All right. Great casting from the voice actors. Great casting for these characters. Animation is dope. Felt like I was reading the comic book as I was watching the show. I'm giving the first episode a 10 out of 10.
Oh, nice.
Episode 2 a 9 out of 10, and episode 3 a 9 out of 10
as well. Sweet.
Yeah.
Solid. All passing. Great.
All
flying colors.
Yep.
It's gonna be good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. How many episodes is it supposed to have, by the way?
I think it's supposed to be 8. So we getting 4 more weeks of Invincible.
God dang.
Yeah.
I want more. I still want more.
Oh, they got a lot more material, man. It's just the beginning.
So we'll be reviewing these episodes as well coming up. So folks, tune in. Let us know how you felt about Invincible as well. The next thing I do, like every time they introduce the title, it's always connected to part of their speech.
His name, yeah.
Like, if I do this, I won't be invincible. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. That's
blood
so creative.
splatter.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it though. So look out for that. We'll be doing Invincible coming up on these episodes here.
Yep.
Thank you, G, for introducing me.
No problem.
Look at that. Imagine Comics doing things better than DC. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I will never stop the hate.
Never. We're going to be 60 years old. You can be like, damn, Superman.
They still ain't going to get it right. 60 years later, still messing up with their product. We can get this debate a whole other time. All right, moving on now. We got to call it right there. Run out of time here, folks.
Call it.
All right, once again, it's time to slow it down before we head on out with GP's new Yeti mic. Throwing it down for positive Chakra. Yeah. I got it this week, so I'm going to give it to you like this. Listen up.
Give it to him.
Beautiful things happen when you distance yourself from negativity. I say it again. Beautiful things happen when you distance yourself from negativity. So do that. Step away.
I gotta step away from my neighbors.
You definitely do. Or maybe they need to step away from whatever, like your angry guy, whatever he's being upset at.
No, I gotta step from my neighbors.
Do that. Oh, okay, new positive chakra. Step away from your neighbors. All right, let it simmer, let it soak like the melatonin in vodka, folks. Bring that back. Okay, so we got any yell outs before we head out?
Yep. Shout out to Seasons 52. We had fun last night, man. Silver D crew shut down season 52.
Yeah, it was
great food, great atmosphere.
It was definitely a good time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, even better company. Company. Next yell out.
Shout out to that Outriders demo, man. That game is gonna be hopefully a game of the year, maybe. Possibly.
It might be. It has possibility to be up there.
Or at least one in the category nominations.
Yeah, it's definitely on the up and up. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
Any other?
Shout out to Invincible. I've been reading this just to see this comic book as a TV series, man. It's just dope. It's just I'm looking at what I read already. It's like, and it's people like you is getting into it and like shocked and applauding what's going on, but it's conflict within the story. So it's like you're gonna be feeling this way one minute and then feeling a whole different way the next minute. So, but that's all I'm gonna say about it. I just want to let you experience it for yourself and be like, GP, look what happened there. I'm like, yeah.
Yep. So yelling it out once again, just appreciating the coming to life there of the story.
Thank you, Amazon Prime.
Thank you. Yes, good job. All right, so I got a couple yell outs as well. My first yell out is going to Sonic, baby. Sonic again. I posted it up. I had to post it up on the feeds, man. They have this new burger. It's called the Bacon Jam Cheeseburger, man. It's got this bacon onion jam with mayo, mustard, and lots of goodness once again. How you put bacon jam on a burger? Sonic, I love you. I was so close to putting like a put your face in this, but this is just gonna be my yell out. Yell out again to the Civil D crew last night with great time. Civil D, friends for life, squad for life. Man, they were good, man. It was good. We had a lot of fun. My sides are still hurting from last night.
It was a lot of laughs, man.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get a little somber moment here. Do have a death close nearby, friends of the family. This rest in peace goes out to Auntie Marie, my dear closest friend of mine. Lost a dear aunt. They call her aunt. She's a friend of the family, really tight. Lost her unexpectedly the other day, and just want to give a short moment of silence there for her, if you guys don't mind. Sleep in beautiful peace, Auntie Marie. All right. Thank you guys there for that. And that about wraps it up here on episode 33.
Yes.
All right. Remember, folks, anime, not for all the kids. Please.
Not for all the kids. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Just type up and look for Call Like I Don't See It. And email us at call like I don't see it at gmail.com.
Yes, and we love hearing the feedback from people and people doing input. It is great. This is a welcoming community, folks. Right. Anything that we pop up, just chime in, come on in, talk to us.
And don't forget, we still have those issues of Berserker issue 1. If you want it, again, you gotta find what the question is and let us know.
Let us know.
Email us, because I don't want everybody else to know the answer and they be like, oh, okay, let me get that. No, it don't work like that. Email us. Call like I don't see it at gmail.com.
Sweet. Alrighty. Thanks for that. So that was that guy known as GP.
And that
the Angel.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that.
sorry. But that was that guy known as GP.
and that was that sweet angel known as AD.
Thank you, Mr. Neighbor, for giving us that material there. And this is what we do. Loving to talk.
And now it's time for us to pay some dues.
So we will catch you guys on the flippity flop.
Peace.
Deuces.
Bye.